So do Brav.
Isabella's hanging out with us. She's more interested in her phone? Sure.
Cool.
But she's sitting here. Also sitting with us now, of course. Such a good buddy. Been on the show before. Might be the first time in this new studio, though. His new documentary, 25 Sets, available on Amazon, Apple TV, and Comcast right now. It is Aaron Berg, everyone. The hilarious Aaron Berg.
Thank you, fans. Thank you, audience, live people.
Yeah.
This is my second time in the studio. I was here last time, but I'm super excited to be here, man. I just saw you last night, and I saw Dan this morning, and this is great.
You had your screening last night.
So excited.
At the stand.
Showing the movie 25 Sets.
Yeah.
Played it on the big screen.
I cry when I watch it.
Yeah.
There's a moment where, like, my wife, she's like, I love him, and, like, she used to love me.
Yeah.
And so I
Sweet.
cry. Yeah.
You go, oh
And
my
You remember when
God.
she used to love you?
Yeah, she does today. We're getting along well. She was worried when I left the house. She's like, I heard crows crying. She does witchcraft and stuff outside the house. So she's like, be careful driving. So I
What?
drove. Yeah. She gets these
Did she
feelings.
sage the house and stuff?
I don't know. We have one sage that we've had for like 4 years, and it's pretty
been
much
saging.
burnt down.
Yeah, but Christine's like,
Do you sage?
she hears
a lot,
like
Christine?
a Stevie Nicks song comes across like a playlist, and all of a sudden she's like Wiccan again. But like it comes and goes.
Yeah.
She's like, I believe in the earth and spirits, and sometimes.
She used to get naked and run around the fields, but that was alcohol.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not the planet.
Full moon and booze.
Nice.
What a great thing for your dad's girlfriend to be a Wiccan. How cool is that, Isabella?
Oh,
How cool is it? You have a powerful witch, a witch of a stepmother.
Jay, I've put your blood in the refrigerator.
Isabella's like, I want to go home. I want to go see Pop Smoke.
she keeps brushing Isabella's hair and then taking the hairs for stuff. Dolls, Isabella dolls.
Yeah.
You'll be in the basement and upstairs at the same time, Isabel.
I try to make it so Isabel never goes, I want to live with Dad.
Yeah, she was.
We were making the joke when you came. I remember my mom, like, just all she had to do one time. My stepfather told her it took a masculine sensibility to come in
Go do
for
it.
about a year, and me doing like the Dad wouldn't do. Mom, I'd rather live with Dad. Dad wouldn't do this. And then my stepfather told my mom, he goes, listen, send him to his dad. See how fast and he wasn't doing it like, let's get him out of here.
Sure.
My stepfather actually was never that way
He's
at
like,
all.
play that card.
He goes, throw him out there. And she goes, okay. And then you hit at my dad. Like, my dad knows how bad it looks if he's already not paying child support. And then he has to go, I don't want that. But he didn't.
Wow.
Well, from the earlier story, I guess why? Because if the weather changed,
He's
he had
like,
to
oh my
fucking-
God,
he
I'm
had to
getting, not now, not during the rainy season.
Oh God, no! This monsoon season, this kid's gonna shit. He goes, yeah.
I'm not taking him down. It's hurricane season.
Oh,
We're in
dude.
the Midwest, man.
He's
Tornado Alley. I can't have this kid here. He's going to be bouncing off the walls.
He makes his plans on taking you out of the house like it's a shuttle launch. He goes, any clouds? I can't shuttle launch this.
I can't.
That's his
So you
deal.
didn't go live with him?
You need a clear atmosphere. No, so
He
she
did. He went to Canton,
sent me to go live with him.
Where's Canton?
Ohio.
My stepmother and father both didn't want me there equally, but my stepmother really showed it.
What
Like
would she do?
She was just
When you arrived that first day, how old were you? When you got
11 or 12.
and you get there, you got a whole bunch of bags with you. Who answers the door, her or him?
Well, I mean, they give me from like an airport or something. So, I
Okay.
mean, it's that kind of thing. I don't remember it that vividly, other than I just went there right away, and my stepmother just had a lot of like, "Oh, is that how you did things before?" Okay.
which is so funny because what you were giving your mom and Joe up in Philly was like, Dad wouldn't do it like that, and then your stepmom's like, so that's
and then
how
my
you do
dad
it.
would just sandbag me for so many things. All he'd use me for when I was there was his excuses for things he did shitty. And then he'd be like, oh, that was Jay's thing. And I'd be like, Dad. He's like, you don't understand. I got to live with this bitch. And I'd be like, I know, but I'm 12 and she hates me. He's like, you'll work it out in therapy later.
He goes, you're doing a 1 to 3. I'm doing a lifetime.
Yeah, this chick's got me.
He goes, listen, let me get your commissary.
She got me on the hook for 2. That's still the best thing ever. Dude, it's only because everybody's here is why it makes me think of it. His first interaction. I mean, you're a father, Berg,
Yeah.
of a beautiful little girl.
Yeah.
And my dad's first time meeting Isabel when she was 5 or 6. His first words to her, "You must be little Elizabeth." Already hilarious out of the gates. And then he goes, "You got to come to Ohio and visit." He goes, "Everybody there just has." Now my dad has 2 sons and my stepmother. He goes, "Everybody up there has got boys. They'd be so happy to have a girl up there." He goes, and he's already put his foot in his mouth 4 or 5 times in the course of this day, and Carla's doing her best to like tongue bite a little bit. And then he just goes, yeah, he goes, everyone's got boys up there. He's like, this one's got 3 boys. Someone, Marie's got 4 boys. I got 2 boys. And she goes, you have 3 boys. And you're telling it to the one you're forgetting.
That's so good.
He wasn't forgetting one of the other 2. He was forgetting me. He was telling it to me.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
That's how forgettable I am. He goes, hey, guy, listen to this. I got 2 great sons.
Yeah.
Oh, the light of my life.
He goes, dude, you'd love those guys.
Yeah.
Man,
Look,
you're gonna wish
Stephanie, here's how we do stuff in Canton. Just keeps changing her name throughout. So dear.
Yeah, he just keeps giving Isabel that. Well, Isabel's gone up to him and said, like, hey, it's me, little Elizabeth. And he goes, hey. It's hilarious. But he's great. I mean, it's so funny. But, yeah, that's the thing with the parent. Call the bluff. I'm going to go live with Dad. Like, go.
Yeah. I had nowhere to go. My parents were together. They're still together. And I had nowhere to go. I had to run away to the projects.
It is a nice threat to just go, I'm going to live with Dad.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, you don't.
Dude, you would have cramped your dad's shit so hard.
First off, Trish wouldn't have allowed that. She'd be like, I'm not going to let my kid live in Lakeport.
The alcoholic in Lakeport.
She's like, you're not living in
Yeah,
that
it's true.
fucking...
She wasn't sending me to live with my dad. My dad's not a problem anything.
No,
in life.
my
He was
mom
just
would be like, just for this kid's safety, I can't do this.
Yeah, he goes, Dan's going to end up drowning in a river.
Dude, Gary would have been like, you live with me and Jim now. And TC the cat. Tim was standing for Tough Cat.
Were they both?
Jim is on a list that says he can't be around children, but
dude, Jim used
he
to
knows me and you.
Jim kept a pump action shotgun under the couch in the living room.
Come on.
Swear to God. There was a pump action shotgun under the couch.
How many shells in that bitch?
I don't know. I wasn't allowed to touch it.
At least 2.
We used to sit there and listen to Jerky Boys albums, and they'd get hammered.
Double barrel, single
Who
barrel?
would get hammered?
Single barrel.
Your dad and who?
Jim, his roommate.
He had a roommate.
Yeah.
And they were both drunks.
I mean, raging.
And they play a great game.
One time,
first
Jim,
person to get to the shotgun.
You would go over to this house. Who could scare the kid the most?
Oh, dude. The best is he was like, oh, yeah, our house is... Like, I wasn't already scared enough, and he goes, oh, yeah, this house is super haunted. And I was like, don't say that. Why would you say that?
This is awful.
2 drunks having fights like that?
On an itchy couch.
You're crazy. You're fucking crazy like a fox.
Yeah.
I can't reach you.
Oh, no, it was
You
a
want to
fucking...
watch your
It
cartoons?
was a short barrel. It was a short barrel fucking...
That's awesome.
Sick, yeah.
Pump action shotgun. It
What
was
was
crazy.
Jim's last name? Earp?
Dude.
Jim Earp?
I have a painted... I'll take a picture of it. Remind me when I go home to Colorado. Or I can have Trish take a picture of it and text it to me. Because it's down in her garage. He gave me a rock that he painted like the earth cracked open and lava spilling open.
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
No, that's what Jim had it in
Is
his
that what
house.
he gave? Oh, I thought he
Jim,
gave it. Gotcha.
Jim had it in the house with my dad, and I was like, this is awesome. And he's like, you can keep it. And I was like, thanks, Jim. And I remember coming home and showing my mom, be like, look what Jim gave me. And my mom goes, a painted rock? my mom's a normal person, is like, okay, fucking cool, dude.
My mom's boyfriend from long ago when I was a little kid, before Joe, my step-pop, she had had a cool thing in his house that I would play with, I guess, while he was banging my mom.
His penis.
It was just, yeah, he had this cool thing in his house he let me play with. He said it had to be a secret, or else if other kids find out, they'll want to play with it.
You guys know about closet worms? Did you guys play closet worms?
You guys didn't play Pant Snake?
You want to play gum stuck in my pants?
Yeah, is this gum? Is that pulling on your nutsack for your zipper? It's not coming off, Mr. Sir.
Chew it, Jay. Chew it.
Mr. Sir.
There's hair on it. That's natural. That's where the protein's at. I don't like it. I don't like it, sir. It's salty and weird. This gum's bad.
Mom, he goes, shh, 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 shh.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Secrets get baseball tickets.
Then I have to kill you both.
You don't want to.
Secrets get
You don't want to do that. Is the fun? You don't want to do that.
Dude, this will get crazy. You don't want to get
You don't want
crazy.
to do that. You don't want to do that.
Get off your phone, Isabel. Listen to this inappropriate conversation. Stop texting.
But
Isabel's collecting shout-outs to give. Isabel, you have anything to say? Yeah. Andrea, what's up? How was Rolling Loud? I bet it was good, boo.
Oh, all my people in the Pop Smoke family. I want to know Baby Smoke.
ASAP gang. ASAP mob moving
ASAP
deep.
trick gang. I'm here. I'm out here. I'm out here.
Why do you like Billie Eilish? She seems like a nice young girl.
Why don't you hang out with Billie Eilish?
I don't like her music.
Whoa.
I don't know if you had to do a whole mic adjustment for that.
Yeah.
Why do you like Billie Eilish?
She did a press conference. She went,
Is this everybody picking me up?
is hello?
No.
Yes, people of Earth.
I am with you.
I do not like her music. Thank you.
Billie Eilish is garbage.
I said it.
I took Isabel to see Slipknot once. She liked it.
Are you going to take your daughter to concerts?
First, we're gonna go Disney on Ice. I gotta get her in easy, and then
Oh, I bet there won't be any fights there. That's right. That's what I said
fights
earlier.
happen at Disney on Ice.
No.
Slipknot they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Rolling
Bon
Loud
Jovi they do.
Rolling Loud.
I got shoved at Bon Jovi.
Rolling Loud, there's a lot of fights. What
Not
else?
the New York one. Not
The Art of Rap
Yep.
Tour, a lot of fights.
A lot of fights at Rolling Loud Miami.
Rolling Loud Miami, a lot of fights.
Neil Diamond, 0 fights.
Zero fights.
What a great time.
Sing-alongs.
Elton John, Billy Joel,
Yeah.
no fights.
Dave
Billy Joel.
Matthews, no fights.
Billy Joel for sure. There's fights.
Long
No fights.
Island, maybe.
Yeah.
Long Island,
that
Billy
Long
Joel.
Island garbage.
Yeah.
in
None.
there?
No fights.
Come on.
Dave Matthews Band, 100%.
No,
there's fights.
0
Yes, there
at
is.
DMB.
Yeah, there are.
0. I went to MSG. It was such a pleasure.
When you're punching your friend's face in a parking lot because you're drinking in a bar stream. Oh, how I watch you take a dump and then I wake up wearing bare pants and a bar.
If this motherfucker's fat girlfriend keeps bumping into the back of my chair, I'm gonna punch him because I'm angry at her in a bar's dream.
My saxophonist used to fuck kids in a boy's
Yeah, right.
dream.
Or the fiddle player, right?
Boyd Tinsley with that body.
It was the fiddle
It was
player.
fiddle player.
Oh, that guy was all
I
about
called him
young
a
dick,
sax.
huh?
Yeah.
Kept
Who
grabbing
knew?
at it. Kept grabbing
He
it.
was. That's
I got
the
my
dude
suspicions
who
about a
won.
black guy playing the fiddle
Yeah.
from the get-go.
Follow me, boys.
Oh, this is old Fiddle Pete. We take our pants off and we follow him wherever we want to.
All right, now we got to put some rosin on this bow too.
Turn the rosin up. Well, it won't play the strings if we don't rub the resin on it.
Hey, rub the resin, young Joffrey.
I've got to go. Dave is calling. You like Dave, don't you? You wouldn't want to upset Dave.
The colored fiddle player is taking the children of the town again.
Oh, he looks like some sort of art project and he's touching boys in a boy's dream.
We used to employ the pied pedophile in a boy's dream.
That guy, what's his name? Boyd Tinsley. Yeah, he looks like Ben Vereen in Zoobly Zoo. Mm-hmm. There he is.
There he is.
Jubilee Zoo.
Remember
Glasses
Zoobly
on.
Zoo?
Yeah.
Magic and wonder is waiting for you.
Sued.
So come
He
on.
got
Come on.
sued.
What a
He
fiddle player,
He
though.
masturbated while touching him.
Come on.
Yeah, dude, he Louis
Just
him.
finger on him?
Yeah, he goes, "Stop
Base.
this."
I'm on base.
He goes, stop this.
I'm on base.
Stop this. You're helping me do this.
Put your goddamn phone away. Live in a moment, you idiot.
Yeah, got to be in the moment.
children are the
My
worst.
therapist told me
Where
that
she
today.
was just texting me.
What's up?
She
Yeah,
goes-
my dad doesn't get it. Can I live at your house?
She goes, Dave Matthews is awesome, and my grandpa sounds lit.
Carla, does Isabel ever do the? I'll live at Dad's then.
She's
in a
never.
fight,
She's never.
You said no.
huh?
Yeah, and then you told her no.
When?
So funny.
I asked you if I could. If I
You said when you go to
could-
college.
Yeah, and you said no.
Oh, I did say no.
Yeah,
But-
it's college.
Why'd
was
you say
college.
no?
To live, I mean, if I got a much bigger place, I would let her live. In the place I'm in right now would be miserable.
You
to have
have an
Yeah.
extra room.
Yeah, I know. It would be horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is too. You don't want to live in New York
That's
City
tight.
with your dad.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Fucking-
That's tight
Not
quarters.
even New York City. If I had a New York City apartment that was like a big, like spacious,
yeah,
of course. Yeah.
but not that rat trap vomit step.
If you
place.
needed to live with me, I'd have to move.
yeah, and you would move. You've been at this place for a long time.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'd go.
I used to fantasize about like if Christine and I broke up, I would be like Piper for sure would want to come live with me when I got older.
You think so?
Yeah,
Listen, Isabel, of course, wants to live with me.
yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm the cool
fun,
parent.
It's the fun house.
And the one who's in front of a microphone
When
most.
Mom-
So I get to say that a lot more.
But
when Mom
you're
gets
cool,
mad at
right?
me, she'll threaten to send me to your house.
Really? You're a threat? His house is a threat?
And then you act like you would hate that, so when you come, you know how much you love it.
No.
Wait, so when you piss your mom off, she's like, I'm gonna fucking make you go live with Dad.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
The fuck kind of insult is that?
It's so funny. She goes, "You want to spend
No, she'll
an
get
adamant a bunch of time around
And then-
Lewis?"
I was saying, and then she just plays like she just plays a loop of Christine's laugh over and over again. He goes, yeah, you want to wake up to that alarm clock every day? She thinks everything's funny.
You know who doesn't laugh like that? Your Nona. She don't laugh like that.
Your Nona doesn't laugh at all.
Yeah.
Your Nona hasn't laughed since 1965.
Oh, threatening to make you live with your dad when you think the living situation is unsuitable in a bar's dream.
Isabel, what do you do that's bad that your mom says you have to go stay with your dad?
Heroin.
Heroin.
This is easier to get in the East Village.
She goes, Mom.
All this stepped on shit we're getting out in Long Island. You got to be by the docks.
She goes, I don't want the pharma. I want the big time. She goes, I want the white lady.
I want to chase the brown.
Did you ever stay out past curfew?
No.
Never?
Are you driving?
No.
No, she doesn't really stay up past curfew.
That's
Do you
awesome.
want to drive?
That's my biggest fear.
Do you want to drive?
No.
You don't want to drive
Yeah.
at all?
She, I'd argue, has never snuck out of the house, but I think Carla just sort of believes everything Isabella says immediately, so she could do kind of whatever. That was always my feeling about the Rolling Loud thing. I think, like, she'd be like, oh, yeah, everything's going to be fine, and then Isabella will go be in some sort of a weird fight. Why are you making a face?
That's just not accurate at all.
Talking
over
to
here.
a microphone. There's a microphone
over
right next to
here.
you.
Get
out
whenever,
there.
whenever
I
I
have to
ask
defend
her,
my parenting.
Huh?
I have to defend my parenting.
No.
Defend
I'm not
your
saying you have
life,
any.
Albert
I'm not
Brooks.
saying you're helping Isabella sneak out of the house. I'm saying like you would just believe that she didn't, if you thought she did, and then she was like, no. You go, okay.
how would I sneak out of the house?
Yeah,
with
no,
Juliana?
we have a setup so that she can't sneak out of the house.
I believe
Where's
that's
she
what I'm
gonna
saying.
go?
I don't know where she could possibly go, but
Well,
I mean,
also,
but
you don't
I
want to
do say
drive. That's part of sneaking out. Is
me
driving.
and, me and Carla
Also, friends
both.
that drive.
Me and Carla both have to find a happy medium, though, and these are problems you'll see eventually, Aaron. In the because we're watching. We'll go back to it tomorrow. Obviously, the Marriage Boot Camp, Celebrity Family Edition thing, and they were talking about the day. You know, the one daughter's having the problem with the father because she was like, I was molested, and he's like, and what? You know, he's like, or he goes, she's bullshitting, right? Laura Govan's like, she's full of shit, and he goes,
man,
and even
that
if I did, it was
that
10
ain't
years
nothing
ago.
but-
What
that
you want me to do about
Ain't
it?
nothing but a hard hug. This bitch needs to learn her lessons.
It was weird, and then the mom is just like blank. There was like different thing. Not that me and Carla are either of those things. I just think if Isabella comes back with like a bad grade in the class, and right away it's like the teacher's whatever doesn't. I always go, it's like, is the teacher Isabella, or like you not doing what you're supposed to do and you're fucking up and you're doing whatever. I assume like she's got some responsibility in the track somewhere. And Carla's like, should we sue the school to get that teacher fired? I hate her. She must hate my daughter personally. I think my daughter's, when she's coming at, and she's coming at, like I'm like, no,
Do you
it's
mo-
probably somewhere in the middle, more leaning towards Isabella fucking up.
Do you mama bear more often than not?
More often than not, she'll fight a teacher, dude.
Do you only have mama bear mode? Like if
You know what it's like
Isabella's
to have a mother and daughter tell me on the phone, it goes, this history teacher just hates her for no reason. She showed up one day and goes, you look like the girl who stole my boyfriend, and hates her ever since. It's just, I'm making that one up.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit, what a toxic teacher.
Mom started cursing on the phone with my history teacher.
No.
All right, first of all,
You know how much that school cost me a lot of money.
Isabella, thank you for
Columbus Day.
thank you for having the honesty of a child.
First of all,
What did
there's a
you
lot
do?
behind that. There's a lot behind that story. I was in traffic. I'm trying to get
That
to
school
a
is
parent
costing
teacher.
me an arm and a leg.
I'm trying to get to a
You
parent
picked it.
teacher meeting, and a rock came through my window. But
And
I
it was the
already,
teacher.
like,
Teacher
it was the teacher.
Teacher goes, hey.
If you smell what your teacher's cooking.
Or just Stone Cold. It's Stone Cold.
I called them and I was like, just put me on three-way. We don't have to be face-to-face. We can
You
just figure
offered
this
him
out
a
on the
three-way?
phone.
You're her mom. What are you doing?
He goes, I can't take
All
that.
right, you get the geography teacher. I'll fuck you both. Let's square this away. My daughter's got to play lacrosse.
All right. So he got on the phone with you while you were in traffic?
No,
I was
no,
in traffic.
no.
We're on the phone, and then like a rock or a ball or something came through the window, shattered the window.
Which are the two?
I don't remember. This was like 2 years ago.
It may have
she
never
goes-
happened. I wasn't driving.
She goes, guys, it's the post-apocalypse. Gas is a currency. We're driving. We got Mad Max.
Making our way through the dead.
She goes, we're going through the swamplands. We know it's dangerous. We know who runs it.
I'm worried. They're trying to
to
capture me and make me a breeder.
She goes, I got to protect my daughter. I go, is this a fantasy? This feels like a fantasy.
But I'm pretty sure after I cursed him out, I give you extra credit so you could bring your grade up, right?
No.
Yes, he did.
No, because we were on the no. So mom has had a parent-teacher conference with him, and then she was going to be late, but I had practice.
Sure.
So I didn't have my phone on me. So then when I get my phone on me, I have like 15 missed calls from Mom. And so I call her back, and she was like, why didn't you pick up the phone? And I was like, I was at practice. She was like, you couldn't pick up the phone.
No.
So already she
Practice?
starts arguing with me. And then I was like, okay, what's the problem?
Did you think she's gonna have her phone on her at practice?
No, I think she was bullshitting. She always checks her phone. Every time they have a water break, she checks her phone. I watch her. I know what the fuck goes on.
Do you usually bring your phone with you in your bag at practice?
Absolutely.
But sometimes
What do you think
I
she
put
was
it to
doing?
charge in the locker room.
Coke?
Ignoring the shit out of me. That's what
Why?
she
Because
does.
she was doing what? Hanging out with black guys? No?
I don't know.
Well, don't say it so weird like that.
I wasn't
Like, if you check
there.
out black
I said
guys,
it
she
was in
went,
traffic.
No.
The thought of Isabella getting that call and just being like, decline, decline.
I mean, 100% that's what she does.
And Isabella goes, I'm at practice.
Yeah. Isabel, just don't end up on the
Isabel,
internet.
where are
Please don't
you?
end up on a video
Thumbs
twerking.
up.
Yeah.
Can you end up on the internet twerking while a bunch of black guys pour champagne on your butt? That's all. And I think I've done my job. If you end up there.
If you end up there,
No, if you end up-
what if
no, if
she's
you
pouring
don't end up-
champagne on a black guy twerking?
Ooh. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I don't know white guys do it either.
Do you go to a Catholic school or a Jewish school?
Catholic.
Do you wish that you went to a Jewish school?
No.
Oh, whoa.
Is Catholic school fun?
No.
Is it lit?
Do you have to say lots of God stuff there?
You have to go to church when they go to church.
How often do you hear this? A lot?
Like when you're in church, they sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your phone.
Do you care at all about church?
No.
Not at all.
Who's your favorite saint? Top 5 letters of the Corinthians.
Jermaine?
Turn your eyes to Jesus.
What's your favorite verse tattoo on a UFC fighter?
Quick, Peter or Paul?
Philippians?
ISIS or Christianity?
What?
ISIS or
Oh, she goes,
Christianity?
now we're talking. She goes, Boko Haram.
She's like, well, ISIS does have some pretty sick hiring practices.
Yeah.
She goes, I love a Jeep with a turret on the back.
Let's take one more break and then we'll come back and bring this some bitch home. Aaron Berg is hanging out with us. The new documentary, not just like a stand-up special, a new documentary, 25 sets, available right now on Amazon, Apple TV, and Comcast. It's absolutely fantastic, man. I'm so excited for the release last night.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was
Yeah.
so fun. At the Stand, where everyone's
Yeah.
doing the thing at the Stand now.
Yeah, the Stand is the place now.
You know what else is happening there? The Unmasked of Dan Soder is also going to be happening at the Stand.
When is that?
That is happening Thursday, November 21st in New York City. You can get tickets for that at SiriusXM.com/Dan Soder Unmasked. DanSoder.com for his dates, BigJComedy.com for my dates. We'll be right back.
Oh, don't forget that the worst is happening next Tuesday at the Stand with Big J, Kareem Green, Sean Patton, Jessica Kissin, and Boys Green. BigJComedy.com for tickets. And a boy's dream.
All right. We'll be right back with Bonfire.
Damn right. When you're selling online, getting your orders out can be a real pain. That's why you need ShipStation.com. The fastest, easiest, and most affordable way to manage and ship your orders, ShipStation helps you get orders out quickly, save money, and keep your customers happy. No matter where you're selling, ShipStation brings all your orders into one simple interface, making them really easy to manage from any device, even your cell phone. ShipStation will recommend the shipping carrier for each order based on the specific needs at the lowest rates available. You can compare rates across all the top carriers, including UPS, FedEx, and UPS. I'm sorry, I had to hold on to that one.
You animal.
I'm so sorry. Always
Straight
know
up
that you're getting the
garbage.
best deal. I'm sorry.
Garbage person.
Stop it.
Bad person who does bad things.
No wonder ShipStation's the number one choice of online
No wonder.
sellers. With ShipStation, you'll make more in less time with best rates available. Right now, try ShipStation. Whew, you finally got me. ShipStation free 60 days by using offer code COMEDY. There's no credit card required to try it out, so why wait? Go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in comedy. That's ShipStation.com. Enter comedy. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
Make it happen.
You know, if you want to. Come.
Hey, we all know hiring can be a challenge. As Codable co-founder Gretchen Hebner discovered, Gretchen knew it wouldn't be easy to find the right game artist for her education tech company, so she went to ZipRecruiter. Because ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you, it finds them for you. Its technology identifies people with the right experience and invites them to apply to your job so you get qualified candidates fast. Gretchen posted her job on ZipRecruiter and was impressed with how quickly she found qualified applicants. She also used ZipRecruiter's screening questions to filter her candidates so she could focus on the most relevant ones. And that's how Gretchen found a new game artist in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, what was that? Who's the game artist?
Her name's Sheila Tran.
Did she go to school? Why is it Tran?
She's Asian.
Did she go to
they have
school?
opening hiring practices.
Did she go to school for game design?
Yeah, I think she
Probably. What school?
Southern Miss.
Why Southern Miss at a game design department? Where did you read that? Who told you that?
Trade papers.
Trade papers told you that?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? ZipRecruiter's not feeding you faulty info?
Well, I get the alumni newsletter from Southern Miss.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what was her name again? The designer?
Sheila Tran.
She looks like a young B.D. Wong.
She does look like a young B.D. Wong.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You can see why ZipRecruiter is effective for business of all sizes. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/bonfire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/BONFIRE. ZipRecruiter.com/bonfire. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson.